Not on my watch. Yeah, if that took all my rights away. Yeah, if that.
Thank you so much. Once again, folks, this is the Brad and Squeeze Show. Welcome again to 93.5 WVIP FM. My name is David Squeeze Annakie, and I team up with Bradford H. Bernstein, the attorney that runs the law firm called Spar and Bernstein. And we're here again today. It's 12 noon. We did it early this morning, literally all morning, where we're answering immigration questions. We're talking about law right now. Let's keep it real. So once again, we are doing it again. We're answering immigration questions. Everybody that's out there right now, we're on multiple platforms. We're on 93.5 WVIP FM. We're on Facebook Live, David Squeeze Annakie's Facebook page, Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein, Brad Bernstein. We're also on YouTube, Spar and Bernstein. But right now, we're revving up the lines. Call us now with your immigration questions. Any immigration questions that you may have. It doesn't matter if you're a Latino, you're Caucasian, you're black, you're Asian, you're green, you're blue, you're whatever, you're from Mars.
You're driving in a dollar van?
It doesn't matter what you are. Call us now at 1-800-529-5465. That is 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. We have 12 lines where you will get through now, but later on you will not be able to get through because the lines are competing with SMG. That's Kyle. Kyle happens to be our social media guy, and he's got a lot of questions coming on Facebook, on YouTube, and ladies and gentlemen, he's going to be asking those questions of Mr. Bernstein to answer. So right now, once again, the quickest way to get your question to be answered is to call us at this toll-free number where I guarantee you that Brad Bernstein, the attorney, will answer your immigration question. The number, 1-800-529-5465. Going to a call in under 60 seconds. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. I have 3 lines left where you will get through. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Maybe you want to find out, how do I go about getting my citizenship? How do I go about getting a green card? How do I go about getting a work permit? How do I extend my stay here in the United States? How do I marry the person I love and bring them to the United States? How do I go about getting that work visa? Well, you've got to call this number now. 1-800-529-5465. Your questions will be answered for free at 1-800-LAWLINK. Let's go to Crystal here on the Brad and Squeeze Show. Crystal, how you doing? Hi, Crystal.
Hello.
Hi there.
How are you?
I am wonderful, Crystal. Drugs, man.
Okay.
Drugs.
Right?
What's your question?
Mr. Bernstein, if you file for like someone in Jamaica, right? Does the person gotta come in the state that you file for them into, or they can come wherever you want?
Wherever they want.
Like different state. Does the person have to come to the exact state that they were filed to be the resident, or they can come in like from a different state?
Like a different state, correct. Any state.
In other words, they can go anywhere in the 50 states of the United States of America. Doesn't matter. They can go anywhere they want. Yeah. Anywhere they want. As long as it's the United States, they can go there.
What if the person is a minor? He's like 6 years old.
Still a person.
Okay.
You can't leave them on. You can't
leave
them on the streets.
Yeah, you can't leave them on the street.
They have to go to somebody.
They're going to somebody.
Okay. Squeeze is talking for me. I'm just talking in code to Squeeze. Talk to me all the show.
But what exactly is your question? Is there another question?
Yes.
Okay, what's the other question, seeing that you call 1-800-LawLink?
The other question is, my friend's husband told her that he filed for her and the immigration payment was $500 for her and her 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true? Like, it's $500 to process 4-person through immigration? Or it doesn't start the process as yet?
It's $535 for each I-130 visa petition. If
For one person?
for one person. If he's a citizen, he has to file separately for each other person, which would be an additional $535 per person.
Okay.
Okay? Squeeze, can you
That's
please let her know?
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is. Whatever the attorney says, it is so. All right? I trust Brad Bernstein with immigration. I trust Brad Bernstein with personal injury. I trust Brad Bernstein with criminal defense. I trust Brad Bernstein with family law and tax law. Anything outside of law, I'm not so sure. But that I trust him with. So listen to him.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Looks like he took that personal.
Thank you.
You should. All right. 1-800 Smell good. 529-5465. Once again, folks, Brad Bernstein and Squeeze. We call it the Brad and Squeeze Show. Remember to check us out live on Facebook. You can see what Brad looks like. You can see his face today, his demeanor, his attitude before we get to Jacob, who called 1-800-529-5465. You can see what he looks like, what he sounds like, what he's holding in his hand. He likes to have that hold in his hand. Let's get back to Jacob. He's always touching the right there.
Yeah.
Jacob, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
You are?
How are you?
We are doing wonderful, man. I'm on something today. I don't know what it is, but we're getting sequential calls. We're getting calls at 1-800-529-5465. What are you on, Jacob?
Yeah, so this is kind of a question that I came into the U.S. Like on this year, May 15, 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I entered and I haven't got yet my plastic green card. Though I have a green card, I came in like an F4 visa category with my mom and dad. Like my mom's sister filed for her. We came in, and my mom and dad, they got the plastic green card, but I haven't got yet. So I just want to ask you, like, how long it takes to get?
About 12 weeks.
12 weeks?
Yeah.
12 weeks.
Okay, and so that means like from May 15th. So what month can I expect then? Like May to June would be like 1 month.
Whatever, 12 weeks.
May to June is 1
Yeah.
month, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what if if I don't get like after 12 weeks? What is it? I have to go to the immigration office and talk to them.
Well, I would go to make an InfoPass appointment to go speak to them to make sure it's being manufactured. But what I would really do is first call the 1-800 number, because they can give you at least advice on whether it was mailed out to you or not. That's where you would start. So the only so there's a 1-800 number, customer service number. You would call them and say, "Hey, I came here. I assume you paid the $185 fee online, because if you didn't pay the $185 fee online, you would never get anything mailed to you."
No,
but assuming you did that, you wait 12 weeks. If it's not mailed to you in 12 weeks, call the 1-800 number. They will let you know whether or not it was manufactured and mailed to you. If they say it was manufactured and mailed to you and not returned, unfortunately, you're going to have to pay for the green card again, because they're going to claim it's not their fault, it's the postman's fault, or your fault for not getting your mail. Or they will tell you it hasn't been manufactured yet. If there's a problem, then they're going to make you go down to the local office. Or they're going to say it was mailed out and returned undeliverable, and then you can give them a different address to mail it to. It's going to be one of those three.
Or you can actually retain the law offices of Spar Bernstein to do the right thing, so you don't have to go through all of that hoopla. All right?
Oh, all right. Okay, thank you, Brad. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The number once again is 1-800-529-5465. If you want to be wise, you stay on the line, you book an appointment, you see Brad's face, you see one of the other attorneys' face, and you get it done right the first time. That's one thing I can tell you. I can assure you, the law offices of Spar Bernstein will get it done right the first time, rather than you probably spending more money than you need to. Okay? Probably waiting longer, probably losing your case. Once again, 1-800-529-5465. Do you have a question for Brad Bernstein? I tell you what, if you call right now, I'll put your question through to him. Going to the next question shortly. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Call that number. Your question, immigration, will be answered absolutely 100% free. 1-800-529-5465. We must remind you that you can also ask your questions on the law offices of Spar Bernstein's Facebook page or YouTube. respectively, Law Officer Spar Bernstein and Spar Bernstein. And also David Squeeze Annakie's Facebook page. So once again, 1-800-529-5465. Gonna hop over to Kyle, see if he's okay. He hasn't been himself over the past couple of days. Don't know why, but let's just check in with him and see if he has a question for Brad Bernstein.
Georgia Green wants to know, what is the difference between the I-130 and the I-130A? Do you have to file both forms to do the adjustment of status?
Just the I-130.
Just the I-130.
I don't think she could hear you, Brad.
Yeah, right?
Just the I-130. Squeeze is talking for me today. So
just the I-130.
Thank you, Squeeze.
All right?
Okay.
Just the I-130.
The I-130A is only if you are a relative in another country. Oh, no, the I-130A you're going to do as well. My apologies. I did it.
Apologies. The I-130A also.
So to do the adjustment of status, you need to file both forms.
Correct. I had it backwards for a second. I'm so mellow, I had it backwards.
I'm truly terrified by mellow Brad.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
We took the reverse drugs. We took the reverse drugs.
Yes, Squeeze took
the upper.
The upper.
You took the downer.
And then I thought I was taking the upper.
But you took a horse tranquilizer?
Everyone's asking if you're okay.
No, Squeeze gave me like 7 Xanax. He said, Brad, you're very anxious. You're jumping off the wall, so he gave me the Xanax.
Yep.
And now you're feeling no pain.
Now I feel no pain.
Absolutely
nothing.
not.
Squeeze is talking for me, too.
Absolutely. So once again, folks, the Brad and Squeeze Show, respectively, the attorney and the businessman, we came together on 93.5 Link Up Radio, put it together. It's literally the Brad and Squeeze Show. And guess what? I heard, rumor has it, we're going to be doing 7-8 hours of Brad and Squeeze all day long. So I don't know if that's true, but we'll see what happens.
That's why I had to take the Xanax.
So he's saving his voice for what's to come.
When I found out I was going to be doing 8 hours every day on the radio.
We're going to be in New York, tri-state area. We're going to be in California. We're going to be down in South Florida.
Kyle's taking
Hartford, all over the place. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Annie, who has a question before I kick it back to Kyle, a social media guy. Got little Nikki to my right. Don't know what she does as usual. I know what Kimberly does, and I know what Daniel does. I'm still trying to find out what little Nikki does. Let's go to Annie, who called 1-800-529-5465. Why? Because she was smart. Because she wanted to get the answer from a true, real attorney. Annie, what's up?
Yes. Nothing Squeeze, what go on?
Boy, I'm gonna die, Annie. You good? Everything ready?
Come on. Good man, but sun too hot.
Sun too hot.
Love that.
Sun too hot. All right, well, you know, well, listen, my eye pin up, but brother, I'm gonna sort out the thing. I'm gonna sort out the thing, all right?
I want him sort out the thing. I have 2 questions.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't say I can't break it down short for you. I have a fiance. It is a deportation. I pay a lawyer and get it over with, and we're done with that. So I want to know how I can get back in green card. What am I forgot to do? I'm not want to marry them thing.
Okay, so you settled with another attorney where his deportation is concerned, and that's done. Now you want to know, can you marry him? And
no, we don't want to marry that way and do that. Well, I get married still, but we don't want to do that.
You just want to know if you can get him his green card?
Yeah, I want to know how I can get my green card because I didn't have it before.
Back. Okay, all right.
No, in the have it.
I'll turn it over to the Brad scene that you call 1-800-LawLink. All right, Brad?
All right.
I'm going to help you sort out the thing. So this is what we're going to do. Right, so my question to you is this.
Yeah.
Why was he in deportation?
Well, in the married before, he never know send to go back in to renew the 2-year one.
Okay.
Me coming in life now, he never know nothing about it. So me find out what I go on, and then me go to talk to a lawyer. Them tell me say, I'm in a deportation to leave the country. So we go to the court, we go and do a thing. The judge said no, he's no longer in the deportation. We have all them paperwork there. So now more and try find out now how him can get back in green card road.
But you still didn't answer why he was in deportation in the first place.
I understood what she said.
Yeah.
What she said
but
was
why was he in deportation?
He had a 2-year green card, and he failed to remove the conditions, so they put him in deportation.
Okay.
Most likely what happened is that the judge terminated his deportation. So now he still has to go back to the Immigration Service, file a late application for the I-751 to get his permanent card and prove it was a real marriage, and he's divorced. So he can do that. His lawyer should be doing that. I assume the lawyer did that because you...
No, he didn't do anything. I'm not want to deal with him no more.
So then you want to deal with a lawyer who actually will do something. That lawyer, let me finish, okay? Even though I'm very calm, I can still talk. And that lawyer is me. That lawyer is me. So what we're going to do is, my guess is that the application was terminated I mean, his deportation was terminated, but he still has to remove the conditions of his permanent residence. So he's going to need to file an late I-751 and proof that it's a real marriage and he's now divorced. I can help him. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Definitely you can. You are the attorney. That's why you are Brad Bernstein. That's why Annie called the direct number where she can get some free answers and book her appointments. Same number for the law offices of Spar Bernstein, 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. That is the number you call to get your immigration questions answered by Brad Bernstein right now. That is in mellow mode. 1-800-529-5465. If I didn't know better, I would think that he just smoked some skunk. But let's go to Kyle.
Can you wait before we
you know what skunk is?
Yeah, marijuana. Okay. Before you accuse me of smoking marijuana on the job.
I didn't accuse you. I said if I didn't know better.
You're accusing me of smoking marijuana
if
on the
I
job,
didn't know better.
And that would not be helpful to this radio show. It would not be helpful to my clients. I don't do that. Let's get that out of the way.
Really? Mm-hmm. So you're saying it's wrong to smoke marijuana?
Not on the job.
Okay, all right. Okay. I just wanted to clear that up.
All right. This is my philosophy.
Oh, okay, I got you.
All right. So
I would never expect that of you.
My philosophy on marijuana is this: it is wrong to smoke marijuana on the job. If you are off the job and you got them, smoke them. But on, what is it? If you got them, smoke them, but not on the job. Right, Kyle?
A man of your caliber.
You never heard that before.
A man of your caliber and stature should not be smoking.
I don't smoke marijuana at all. I don't got marijuana. I'm just saying, if you got it, smoke it. That's fine. That's fine with me. Okay, you can come to my apartment, search up and down. There's no marijuana there.
So if you go to Kyle's apartment and you found marijuana, would you smoke it?
What?
Why
no.
would you find
Why would I find marijuana in Kyle's apartment?
Okay.
Kyle, do you have marijuana in your apartment?
What if you go to Kimberly's apartment and you found it? Would you smoke it?
Do you have marijuana in your apartment?
I would never. I'm a law-abiding citizen,
You're a law-abiding
Brad.
citizen. She does not do that.
I never had sex with that woman.
And I did not inhale.
I have never inhaled.
By the way, the playbook of Bill Clinton, where
who said anything about Bill?
You're saying about Bill Clinton?
No, I never said that.
Let
the record shows that David Annakie did not mention that name.
Right. The playbook of Bill Clinton was when he was being accused of having sex with Monica Lewinsky and lying about it for perjury. He went and attacked everybody, including Ken Starr and everybody else. Now, Donald Trump's doing the same exact thing, except Donald Trump actually did something bad. What did Bill Clinton do? He was an adulterer and lied about it because he didn't want his wife to know. Okay? Donald Trump most likely is also an adulterer. Who the hell knows? But in addition to that...
Into some weird things.
Right. In addition to that, he is accused of plotting with a country that is not our friend to tilt the election towards him and away from Hillary Clinton. So basically an enemy of the United States. We have nuclear weapons pointed at that country. That country has nuclear weapons pointed at us. We were in a Cold War with that country for 50 years. We are not anymore, but we were. And for the last 20 years, we have been in sort of something more friendly, but certainly not best friends, and we still have nuclear weapons pointed at each other. And that country is accused of helping Donald Trump steer the election to Donald Trump, which is a lot different than Bill Clinton being an adulterer, I would think, as far as the American people would believe. Now, with all that said, Donald Trump's doing the same exact thing. He's accusing everybody, and it's the same exact playbook as Bill Clinton. So for all the things he's talking about, crooked Hillary and this and that, he's doing the same exact thing that the Clintons did.
Okay. All right, thanks for that information. Let's go to Tony.
So that's just my 2 cents.
Thanks for that information. Let's go to Tony.
Wait a second. I am going to, can you just talk, you seem to have a lot of energy right now.
Let's go to Tony. He's got a question.
1 second. We're going to get to Tony. You seem to have a lot of energy. Can you talk amongst yourselves? I'm going to go to your office. I'm going to find what you're taking. And all right, I don't know what it is, but I am going to go find it. And when I find it, I am going to take it. I am going to be a different person.
And you're going to bottle it and also sell it.
I'm going to bottle it, sell it. And I'm going to say, if you want to be squeezed here. And then they could be like, why is Brad selling all this illegal stuff on the radio?
Who said I was taking something illegal?
I don't know.
We are about to only get calls from drug dealers
I don't
trying
know.
to sell
I don't know what you're taking.
Well, the good thing about that is, Brad is excellent with this law firm. We're dealing with federal cases, especially with drug-related federal cases. He's got some sharks back there, okay, who knows how to deal with people in court. So people like, you've got a David Moreno, you got a Paul Hirsch, okay? You've got Jacob. These three attorneys do not play around as criminal defense attorneys. So we're joking around, but seriously, if you have a drug offense, you need Spar and Bernstein. We're joking around, but seriously, if you get arrested, you need Spar and Bernstein's criminal defense attorneys. All right? Once again, you can reach them at 1-800-529-5465. If you're like Tony here who called for immigration and not Tony Montana, guess what? You still need us. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. That is the number to call to get on the radio show to ask your question and get your answers for free. We're going to take Tony on the air. Then we're going to go to SMG. It's a little bit mellow also. But let's go to Tony. And thanks for that spiel on Bill Clinton and Donald Trump.
Two things, okay, right before we get... First... Vanessa Parker said she sent me a friend request, and I have not accepted it, so she cannot get an alert to remind when we're on. Unfortunately, I have reached 5,000 friends.
Why is that unfortunate?
Because I can't accept any more beyond that.
But follow you at Brad H. Bernstein on Facebook.
They can follow you.
So that's why I am...
No. Both of you are not listening.
I understand that, but
you're not
Squeeze.
All right, okay, go.
Let me just finish my sentence. So she says, I'm not her friend. I am her friend. I just can't be her friend on Facebook anymore because Mark Zuckerberg won't allow it.
Once again, both of you are not listening to me.
Right, she can follow. She can follow me.
Where?
On Brad Bernstein at Law Offices. She can follow both.
Exactly.
And then you can click on the alert. Okay? And by the way, whether you're my friend or you're following me, I post everything public. So it's not like you're missing something by...
You don't post everything public.
Everything is public. Whatever is posted on Facebook is a public post.
No,
there's no private. There's
there's
no private posts on Facebook that I post.
I know private things you've done you have not posted.
Well, yes, I don't think that would be allowed on Facebook. but in other words, everything that I post is public. So whether you're following me at Brad Bernstein or you're my friend, unfortunately you can't be my friend anymore because I've hit the 5,000. But if you follow me, you're going to be able to see everything that I'm posting anyway, and you can be able to communicate with me and message me or whatever it is that you want to do with me.
And you can find that at Brad H. Bernstein on Facebook.
It's a Brad or Brad.
Brad H. Bernstein is the easiest way to get you.
Is it Brad H. Bernstein?
It is.
All right, we're approaching the 4-minute mark of Tony waiting for Brad Bernstein.
And then Nicola wants to know.
Tony, keep waiting. 4 minutes coming up on you, man.
I was just watching, and I just felt like commenting. So I'm not late, but I have a problem with Brad not sharing.
All right, so can we get to Tony who has an immigration question?
What's the problem with me?
I don't think you shared the page.
All right.
I'm turning into the Hulk right now.
What?
Just
Squeeze is ODing.
I'm turning green right now. I want Tony's question to be answered. I want my $2.
How far can we drive Squeeze crazy right now and not answer Tony's question is the question. Tony, what's up? All right, I can't be mellow anymore. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
What up, Tony?
The reason I'm trying is because Squeeze is going so crazy. I'm like, I need to I was trying to calm him down. I'm telling you, I'm trying to calm him down by being mellow. I'm like, if I'm mellow for the first 30 minutes, maybe he would calm down.
No.
It didn't work.
You don't know Squeeze.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, Tony, what is your question for my attorney, Brad Bernstein?
I can't be mellow anymore. It's not me.
Yeah.
My question is, I got into trouble years ago, and I got a couple of felonies and everything, a drug charge and gun charge and everything. Now I'm a permanent resident of America, and I'm also a citizen, but I don't have my neutralization papers. Can I travel to Jamaica not worrying about getting stuck there? They're holding me, say I can't come back into the country.
You have a U.S. passport?
I'm working on getting a passport, either a Jamaican passport or U.S. passport.
Wait 1 second.
He's naturalized, he said.
But you don't have a naturalization certificate, you said?
I haven't had a document yet, but in the computer system, they say I'm a citizen. But I got to go get my naturalization paper.
Go get your passport.
But
all right, well, everything you're saying is wrong. Okay, you're not in the system a citizen, but you don't have it. Okay, and you naturalize by going to an interview and saying, "I swear on an oath to the United States," and you go through the naturalization process. I think what you're saying is perhaps you are a citizen through your parents derivatively. Okay, but there is nothing in the computer that says that's who you are. Okay, until you get a certificate of citizenship from the USCIS or you get a U.S. passport from the Department of State. So if you're working on getting your Jamaican passport and you think you're going to come back to America, you are not coming back to America with a Jamaican passport unless you have a valid green card that goes with it or unless you have a U.S. passport. Period.
So right now, if I have a permanent resident green card and I get a passport, a Jamaican passport, I can still come back to this country, right?
Well, you are a lawful resident. That is true. Okay. Do you have any criminal records?
He did say
yes.
What is the criminal records?
Everything.
You have drugs and everything. Guess what?
Yes.
They're going to hold you at the airport as a lawful resident who's going to get deported, and then you would have to argue why you're a U.S. citizen. So let me ask you this question. Why do you believe you're a U.S. citizen?
Because my mother been in this country since 1962, and under the law, I believe, you become automatically a citizen after a certain amount of years. So I went to get my Social Security card.
That's not a law. That's not a law.
Okay.
There's no law that says my mom was living in America since 1962, and because of a certain amount of years, I'm a citizen. No such law as that.
She's a citizen.
Okay, let me tell you what the law is. Okay, the law is if your mother was a citizen before you were 18 years old, and you are living with your mom as a green card holder, and your mom was never married to your father, then you are a U.S. citizen automatically. Is that what happened?
Yes.
Okay. So now you need to bring that information and get a U.S. passport. I would not travel with anything short of a U.S. passport and a certificate of citizenship. What is the emergency that you need to travel for?
A fiance, family.
All right. So where's your fiance? Is it in another country or your fiance is here?
In Jamaica.
Okay. So all right. So you're traveling for love. So this is what you need to do. You need to come see me, and then we got to apply for a passport for you as quickly as possible and a certificate of citizenship, and we'll take care of it all within a few weeks, and we're going to get you down to your fiance.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I live in another state.
You live in another state. So what?
I live in Virginia.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right.
So
hold on.
How could I get?
Just hold on, and we'll take care of you, my brother.
Hold on.
Once again, folks, it's now 29 minutes before the hour of 1. Once again, you are in tune to the Brad and Squeeze Show on 93.5 WVIP FM, covering the tri-state area. And, of course, we've got the attorney, Brad, answering your questions. Yours truly, Squeeze, popping, of course, the number on air and also on the social media platforms. Do remember Facebook, Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. Facebook, David Squeeze Annakie. YouTube, Spar and Bernstein. And once again, we are here. So let's go to SMG for a quick one. And the number once again is 1-800-529-5465. SMG, the social media guy or gal. He's not, but guy is. So what's the question over there for Bradford H. Bernstein Esquire?
What is the I-485?
Don't look at me. Look at Brad.
Brad's not looking at me.
I'm hearing you.
And
what is the I-485?
It's the application for adjustment of status.
How long does it take to bring your brother if you're an American citizen?
About 12 years.
That's it?
That is it.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to SMG. This is going to be the social media. Well, that's Guru. That's me. All right. I try. Good afternoon. This is from Nikki Brown. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm married to a U.S. citizen and have an immigration interview coming up in a week. What possible question do you think they will ask us? Brad?
What is the interview for?
To become a U.S. citizen.
They're going to ask you questions.
No. I'm sorry. I'm married to a U.S. citizen and have an immigration interview coming up in a week.
What side of the bed do you sleep on? What type of toothpaste do you use? Does your husband wear boxers or shorts? What time do you wake up in the morning? What time does your husband wake up in the morning? Can I see your keys? Do they match? Which key opens the door? How many locks on the front door? How do you turn the air conditioner on in your bedroom? How do you turn the heat on in your living room? What's the color of the couch in the living room? I can go on and on.
What does your husband like for breakfast? Okay. All right, no problem.
When was the last time you went out for dinner? What'd you eat?
All right, got you. Okay, Nikki, you got that? They're going to ask you general questions about both you and your husband, all right? So hopefully you have the answers to that. I'm quite sure you do because you're in love with him and it's a bona fide marriage. Let's move on to another question. Pleasant morning to you all. Well, it's good afternoon. Question, if one obtained a citizenship through marriage and will be getting a divorce shortly after the oath ceremony, is it a good idea to change your married name to your maiden name at the oath ceremony? Or should you wait until the divorce is finalized to do a name change?
Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat.
That's fine. You can change your name to anything you want at the naturalization, at the oath ceremony. It's perfectly fine.
Absolutely.
And by the way, we have David Moreno.
I was just about to say.
David, I know you were. David, welcome to the Squeeze Show. I'm just here. I'm just here.
By the way, David Moreno is an attorney.
I'm just here on the Squeeze Show to answer legal questions.
Guest feature?
I am a guest on the Squeeze Show today.
There you go.
Yes.
The only difference is that I'm a little bit hyper today. That's
So
all.
should I even be here? Am I going to get a chance to speak? Or
No, because I haven't really talked much, but
just give the number.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let me give the number. It's what I do best here. The number for the law offices of Spar and Bernstein is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. We were just speaking about you.
Really? Hopefully good thing.
We were just saying that you know a lot about drugs. You know a lot about guns. You know a lot about those things, contrabands, because you have actually worked on multiple cases that have to do with that as an attorney. And, of course, you have definitely helped a lot of people. So, criminal defense attorney David Moreno in studio. I don't know if you have been handling anything recently that you can talk about, but why don't you expound a little bit on what it is that you do here at this solid law firm called Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein, as hyper as I am today.
Totally. So I run the criminal defense department along with my partner, Paul Hirsch. We take every type of criminal case from your basic street level.
What about federal cases?
I was getting there. Federal cases, state level cases, everything from a bar fight to possession of marijuana to you're accused of selling drugs to you're accused of cheating on your taxes to you're accused of healthcare fraud. I mean, criminal defense really knows no bounds.
What David does very well is federal cases.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, federal cases, serious cases. Yeah, you get into a bar or brawl, you need a good lawyer anyway. But when you have some big cases, you need serious lawyers. The bigger the case, or even serious state felony cases, the bigger the case, you need good lawyers. Yes, you get into a bar or brawl. Yeah, we'll take care of it for you. Okay? But when you really need us is for your serious cases. Cases when you're accused that you're going to be going to jail for a long time, whether you did it or you didn't do it, whether it's a federal litigation, and David has flown off to Tennessee, he has flown off to Massachusetts, to Florida, to Indiana, in all these very, very serious federal cases. He has flown off to, I don't know, at least 10 different states since you've been here, 8 states, 9 states in federal cases, serious felony cases here in New York, murder cases, attempted murder cases. Those are the cases, you know, God forbid you have that type of situation. You should never be, hopefully you never do. Robberies, you know.
Can you handle other federal cases in other places?
People get accused of rapes. Okay? You don't know how many times that we've got telephone calls and somebody said, I was accused of a rape. I don't know whether they did it or not, but what I can tell you what they do need is they're entitled to representation. Every time. Okay? Then when you have some serious issues and you're seriously in the wrong place at the wrong time, you need some serious lawyers. I mean, Moreno is off the charts. Off the charts. Okay? He was talking about the other day where the guy was, you know, never arrested before in his life. Right? Never arrested before in his life in New Jersey. And I think a kid went to college, right? He was a college kid.
He did.
And did something stupid. No question about it. The cops told him pull over, and instead of hitting the brakes, he put his foot on the gas and went on this chase. God knows how many miles and how many cops, and you know they were accusing him of attempted murder of a cop. Wow. So when you say, "Oh, when am I ever going to shoot anybody?" It's not about you shooting somebody and missing. It's about being in this situation where you never thought it would ever happen to you. You need to... Now, luckily, this kid went from... And he wasn't even a citizen. And luckily, this kid went from a situation where he was facing attempted murder of a police officer. It's got to be at least, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the penalties are in New Jersey, but I assume it's 20 to life. If that's what you're ultimately found guilty of. And he has a green card, so 20 to life, you're life in jail, or 20 years in jail, and then you're getting deported. Moreno got involved in it, looked into the facts, looked into what was being charged, provided additional information to the district attorney's office to put some more color into what was going on and why this I guess, big teenager or a young adult or whatever it is, why he felt that he was in fear. And as a result of David Moreno's strong litigation and strong advocacy, he ended up, this is going from attempted murder to he gets probation and pleads guilty to something that doesn't even get him deported. That's the type of lawyer you need. So when you say, yeah, you get a bar remote, yeah, of course, everybody gets mad and punches somebody. But when you're in that serious, Squeeze never punched me though. But when you're in this serious, he gets mad at me a lot, but never punched me, right? You've never hit me. You've wanted to, but never did.
You're asking or you're telling?
I'm asking a question. You've wanted to, right? Or never?
This is where I plead the fifth.
Okay. But when you need some serious lawyers, that's when you need a guy like Moreno. That's when you need a guy like Moreno. Squeeze, can you give a telephone number and let Moreno talk?
Absolutely. Okay. Thank you. Now I can get back to being me and put down my phone and stop texting.
Yes.
All right. So once again, folks, you see what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about. This guy right here, David Moreno, former ADA, Assistant District Attorney, ladies and gentlemen, is here to defend you. So if you get arrested, especially in federal cases, this man will go and fight tooth and nail to definitely make sure you get the best possible outcome. That is the reason why we say the law offices of Spar and Bernstein should be in your phone, your mobile phone. I don't think people still use house phones. Maybe some do. All right? And this is where I want for you to demonstrate to all of us here in the studios. All right? We've got more people in here than on the lines right now. All right? To call this number and store the number. This number is the number for a good criminal defense attorney. God forbid you know someone who gets arrested and need one. God forbid you have problems with the law. The number to call is 1-800-529-5465. If you've got a criminal defense question, please feel free to call and ask. The minute you start, David will tell you if you should continue or not. Maybe it's a general question, but call right now or store the number. Let it ring for about 10-15 seconds. This way we know you're storing the number for a good criminal defense attorney. 1-800-529-5465. That is 1-800-529-5465. That number is for the law offices of Spar and Bernstein, whether it's criminal defense, personal injury, family law, tax law, immigration. That number will save you a lot of trouble. 1-800-529-5465. Dial the number, save the number, and once again, make sure you pass it on to all of your friends out there who need a good lawyer. 1-800-529-5465.
Do you know how many people feel they need a good criminal defense attorney? 3.
That's it?
That's it. Just 3 people.
3?
So should I get up and walk out?
But you know what it is, David and Brad? Most people out there listening to this radio show would say to themselves, I know I'm not going to get in trouble with the law.
This guy didn't know he was getting in trouble with the law.
All right? How many of you out there, there are a few, but how many of you out there is sitting right now and saying, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to slap the crap out of somebody next week.
How about this?
You know?
How many of you out there?
I think I'm going to go smoke some weed on the street by inadvertently.
Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's your son. Maybe
Yeah.
it's your brother.
Yeah.
Maybe it's your cousin. Maybe it's your friend.
Yep.
Maybe it's your neighbor.
Yep.
Maybe it's the guy you go down the street for, and you at the butcher.
Maybe it's
down
dad.
the street.
Maybe it's mom.
And who's your friend?
Okay.
Maybe it's the cobble. What's
Hold
the guy?
on.
The cobbler.
Right. How about this one? You're getting on a plane.
The cobbler.
Okay. Hold on. You're getting on a plane. You didn't check your bag. Somebody gave you a bag to carry to wherever.
Yeah.
Okay. In that bag happens to be a couple of kilos of the white stuff. All right. You get busted. Do you need a good criminal defense attorney? And wouldn't that be a federal case?
Yes, it would be.
What about you working in an office?
You never know if someone slips something in your bag. You don't know.
What about you working in an office? We've seen this multiple times.
Right.
You're working in an office. You think you're coming to work and doing a job. All of a sudden, you find out that your employer or your boss or your coworker is doing something that they shouldn't be doing. Then all of a sudden there's an investigation. Now all of a sudden you're swept up in an investigation. Now they're questioning you. Hey, what did you do wrong?
Yeah.
Maybe you turned a blind eye. You turn a blind eye, guess what? You're part of a conspiracy.
What if Kimberly sexually harassed Kyle? Okay?
What if?
And she's brought up on charges.
What if?
Okay? Now she's going to need a good criminal defense attorney because maybe she did harass Kyle sexually. I don't know.
Squeeze, you've met my girlfriend. She's going to need more than just an attorney.
I was just about to say
your girlfriend would need an attorney as well.
She's going to
and,
need a good
and I would need a good
Multiple
funeral
attorneys.
parlor.
That's the reason why we need a good criminal defense attorney. So now that we're up to 8 people, okay, that wants a criminal defense attorney,
Squeeze,
I need to get it to at least 10.
Everybody wants to know what's up with you and the white stuff. All day long, that's all you've been talking about. And you've been bouncing off the wall.
What I'm simply saying is those of us who are stupid enough to go touch and use and traffic the white stuff, you're going to need a criminal defense attorney if you're stupid enough to do it. And if you're not stupid enough and you get caught up with it somehow, maybe you're in that Honda Civic that your friend is driving and in the trunk is filled with white stuff.
What do you mean white
stuff?
stuff?
The stuff just happened. Cocaine.
Oh, that stuff.
That stuff. Kilos of it just happened to somehow just appear in the trunk, and you just happen to be a driver in the car, or you happen to be the driver. Oh, wow. I didn't know this was in the trunk. Do you need a good criminal defense attorney? Well, I know if you don't get a good criminal defense attorney such as David Moreno, when you go to jail, you're going to need something. So you know what? Let's fight tooth and nail. Once again, folks.
You're going to go to jail. What are you going to need in jail?
Oh, trust me, you're going to need some things.
You're going to need to bulk up a little bit.
Yeah, that's all I can say. So here's what I'm saying. Yeah. You don't want to be like Jamie. All right?
Who's Jamie?
You don't want to be like Ghost. All right?
Who's Ghost?
I think he's talking about
Power. Okay, you don't want to be like Jamie. You don't want to be like Ghost. All right? You need a good criminal defense attorney. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. What, Nikki?
Jamie's a free man now.
Yeah, he is.
That's because he had Proctor. And you know what Proctor is? A good criminal defense attorney.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Not a proctologist. Proctor.
I'm not so sure about
All
Silver.
right. All right. 1-800-529-5465. Once again, people, every single one of you, whether or not you believe you're going to get in trouble or not, store the damn number for a good criminal defense attorney, because you know people and people get in trouble. Good people get in trouble. Good people do stupid things at times. I am quite sure many of you, none of you can tell me you never felt like slapping the crap out of someone. That's an assault. All right? Sometimes people push your button. All right? Kyle, if you're walking down the road with your mother, hypothetically speaking, right?
Yeah.
And some dude says something that is, you know, way past disrespectful, you would be tempted to slap the crap out of him, right?
It's actually happened to me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Brad, if you're walking down the street, not that you're going to do it, with your girlfriend, and some guy touched your girl, what would you do?
Whoa.
Brad's like, it depends on who it is.
I hope your girl is listening to.
How big is the guy?
Yeah,
like if
it's like a guy like David
Yes.
Moreno, I would just.
What if a guy?
Like if it's like a guy like David Moreno, I'd say,
Excuse me,
careful.
sir.
be careful. Now, if it was a guy your size, I'd be like, yo, man, what's up? You know, and then get right in your face.
Exactly.
Right.
So once
But,
again, a good
but if it was
criminal-
Moreno, I'd be like, excuse me.
1-800. The bottom line is 1-800-529-5465. Could be your saving grace as far as having a good criminal defense attorney. That is also the same number for all the other departments and other attorneys here at the law offices of Spar Bernstein. So save the number 1-800-529-5465. 15 seconds, David Moran, before we go to Mama, dude.
I want you to know this is the Squeeze Show. I haven't said a word all. I'm just sitting here.
What do you want me to say in 15 seconds?
Yeah,
This
I
is
don't
not
know.
like,
Whatever you want to say.
What's that old app they had that Twitter took over? 15-second videos.
You're thinking of
Vine.
Vine, yeah. This is my Vine segment?
Yeah, Vine
Look,
segment.
this is what I got to say today.
All right, thank you very much, David Moreno.
But all jokes aside, we do handle federal cases. One of the things I think that we do that sets us apart is we do have a very comprehensive criminal defense team here. And federal cases in particular, require a lot of hands on deck. We're talking about oftentimes years and years of investigation. They inundate you with so much files, both digitally and in paper form, that it's a benefit to have multiple people that know what they're doing handling the cases. So we've handled those type of cases here, but if you have an issue at any point, anywhere in the country, either federal or state, just give us a call and we'll be there to help you out.
And listen, the bottom line is this: you need good criminal defense attorneys saved in your phone. You never know when you're going to need to call that person. Okay, and that's the bottom line, Squeeze. I saw a guy on the elevator today. I was going down right before the show to get my vitamin water.
Did you see a girl too?
I saw a woman as well.
Okay, good.
Okay, we get in the elevator, and he's telling me, he says, I've been listening to you and Squeeze every day. Never thought I was going to need an attorney. I had the number saved. He said from 3 years ago he's had this number saved. Mm-hmm. And then he switched phones, and then he lost the thing, and then he saved it again. And then we go to the 4th floor, and he's telling me the story, and then on the 4th floor, like 15 people walk in the elevator. Now we're all literally crammed in that elevator. Mm-hmm. Then we go to the 3rd floor. It stops again. 2 more people. I mean, it can't be any more crowded in this elevator. Mm-hmm. And I'm saying, are we going to be stopping on every floor? I got a radio show. Mm-hmm. And not only is it really, really crammed, okay, I mean, you can't literally breathe. Nobody's talking. Everyone is like praying for this elevator
Was
to get
there
to
any
the
odor?
lobby. Maybe. Okay. and then all of a sudden, this guy who saved our number, okay, all of a sudden his phone started ringing, and his ringtone is, "I believe I can fly." And all of a sudden R. Kelly comes, in the elevator, and all of a sudden like, "I can believe I can," and it's like breaks the silence.
Right.
And everyone just starts hysterical laughing. And he looks and he goes, that's the ringtone for your office, Brad." True story. So he has R. Kelly saved as the ringtone. Mm-hmm. Everyone, you don't have to go that far. Okay? It's nice that, you can believe you can fly when Spar Bernstein calls you. Okay? But you don't have to go that far, but you should have the telephone number saved, and to put everybody in a good mood in that crowded elevator.
Wow.
Yeah.
So people, 1-800-529-5465. I'm trying to figure out what this means. I don't know what it means, but I was talking earlier.
So Squeeze, the point being is I just finished a 5-minute thing, so you tell everybody, yes, save the number. Here's the number, 1-800-529-5465. By the way, I'm coming out
How
of
many times did I say that prior to you
I don't
that?
know. By the way, I'm letting you know right now, I'm coming out of the doghouse. Okay, I'm coming back onto the show. All right, I was in the doghouse all day. I'm coming out of the doghouse. It is no longer the Squeeze Show. It is the Brad and Squeeze Show. All right, and I'm back now.
And you have 4 minutes.
I have 4 minutes to go. Save the telephone number.
1-800-529-5465. Once again, save the number for the law offices of Spar Bernstein. That's all I've been yelling for the past hour. And I don't know what this person means, because earlier I said, if you don't have a good criminal defense attorney, you're going to need a lot in prison. Someone said, need not to drop the soap. What does that mean? I've never been in prison, so I don't understand. What does that mean?
Let's move on.
By the way, Annie Neal wants to know what happened to the 7 to 10 plug I saw last week. Something about going 3 hours consecutively. That was yesterday. It was a one-time event.
And we did it this morning too.
Yeah, it was but we weren't live.
Right.
Okay. It was a one-time event that we were live yesterday. We were testing out. We'll be testing out some different stuff. As we come closer.
I think we should let David Moreno come in at 7 a.m.
As we come closer to redoing the whole show in September. When our new studio comes in, we're gonna be testing out different stuff. We want to see how it would go for 3 hours. We'll see. Maybe we'll do it again, but we'll eventually have it all set up for September. So that's what happened.
Up to the date current news, Trump says transgender people won't be allowed in the military. It's interesting with Trump. And by the way, you know what's next, right?
Immigration.
He's going to screw a lot of people who are not trying to sort out their immigration issues.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because as the heat goes on from Russia, he's going to
switch. He's going to try to.
There's two things. A, he has to deflect attention, and B, he has to make sure that the people who voted him in still want him. As long as they don't turn on him, the people who voted on him, doesn't matter what happens with Russia. So how is he going to get people who voted for him not to turn on him? He's just going to start going crazy on Twitter about immigration and everything else. And by the way, he's going to follow up his words. Get it straightened out. Get your immigration straightened out.
Absolutely. 1-800-529-5465. Lock the number in. 1-800-529-5465. The number for, of course, the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. Let's go to Damien.
And it's criminal defense. And it's immigration.
It's personal injury, Brad.
It's serious
It's family law.
I'm going to tell you something. You got
tax law.
You get screw up your whole life with the wrong criminal defense lawyer. Screw up your whole freaking life with the wrong criminal
Get your butt
defense
kicked out of the United States.
Yeah.
Especially if you're out of status or you're a green card holder.
Damien.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I'm calling in regards to something, and I don't know if you can assist me. I'm here. I have a visa, 10-year visa. I recently got married in June, sorry. And I don't know what some things have happened in my hometown in Jamaica, right? They broke into my house.
Wait, what is your question? What's your question?
My question is, I want to go down back to Jamaica.
You got married.
But I got married up here already.
Okay, so file the adjustment and get an advance parole. You can travel down and fix all your issues in your home.
And you can help
Yeah, but I need to know how soon can I come back up here. That's what I'm asking.
4 days later. You got to get the advance parole first. That takes about 90 days, and then you can come back whenever you want.
So
hold on one second. Hold. You file the adjustment in advance parole. Hold on. We're going to help you. Hold on one second.
Well, yeah, once again, folks, with situations like these, I say go with an attorney. That is Brad Bernstein. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAWLINK. SMG.
Who should fill out the I-130A form, the spouse or the beneficiary?
Beneficiary.
Should I also file a I-130A for my child in Jamaica too?
No.
If you have your lawyer go in for your interview for your green card, does that make the interview easier?
It doesn't make it easier, but it makes it safer. There's no such thing as lawyers make it easy, but lawyers make it safe for you. Lawyers give you a higher probability of getting through. So if you're asking for a higher probability of getting through and a safer experience where your rights are protected, you have a lawyer.
And guess who did that?
Who was that?
I did that.
Yeah.
I went in with an attorney. And believe me, it was the smoothest interview you'd have. Because as Brad has noted on previous shows, that immigration officer more than likely is not going to go out of they're going to stay on the path for the questions that they really should ask you. Because if an attorney is not present, they could ask you some pretty nasty questions that it's like them against you. But the attorney's presence makes a big difference.
People want to know what you said about the military again, Squeeze.
People who are transgender will not be allowed in the military, according to Trump.
Right, so if you're not sure if you're a man or a woman,
yeah,
you got to pick your team. Got it.
Yeah, transgender people.
Marsha wants to let David know that he's her favorite lawyer.
David Moreno.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Wow. Nice. 1-800. So I bet you she has your number stored in her phone.
I hope she does.
1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAWLINK. Does anyone have your number stored, Brad?
A lot of people have.
The guy in the elevator that has a ringtone. I believe I can fly. All right. 1-800-529-5465. And by the way, if any of you out there have issues in the criminal defense arena and need to speak with, David Moreno or Paul or Jacob off air, you may now call. They'll transfer the call to you so you can speak with the attorney. No one needs to hear your laundry on the Brad and Squeeze show if you don't want to share it. So call them at 1-800-529-5465. Ask Fiona and her team to actually transfer that call over to the criminal defense department. All right?
You know, people listen here all the time, Squeeze. Like Nicola just says, Squeeze, for all those times you went on your citizenship and didn't pass, you finally, were smart enough to get a lawyer to come with you. You haven't said that story in months, so I mean, people know your story.
Absolutely.
Yeah. 5 times you went.
Yeah.
5th time with a lawyer.
No. 4th time.
4th time.
And the 5th time.
5th time with a lawyer. That's what I said. Right.
I was just frustrated. Like, I can't be bothered. I mean, this is too complicated, and I consider myself a smart guy. But the odds are really stacked against you. Seriously. A lot of you out to believe that, hey, people tell people, you don't need to go to Brad. You don't need to go to an attorney. Do it yourself. You know how many times we get those questions where people screwed it up? Every single day. Someone is screwing up their filing process every single day. no matter how simple it is not what you do every day. So go with someone who does it every day. It's like you trying to fix your credit yourself, and it's not something you do every day. You know? But anyway, we'll talk about that another time. It's a minute and a half before we conclude the show.
What Squeeze is saying is it's worth the money.
It is worth the money.
That's what, I mean, let's not beat around the bush. It's worth the money.
I never beat or kiss around the bush.
Okay, the reason why it's worth the money is because if you don't spend the money,
you might end up spending more later on.
Not only that, whatever you save in your pocket is not worth the anxiety and stress of screwing up your legal case and screwing up your life in America. It's not worth it.
Not. And that's the reason why we say, once again, folks, thank you all so much for tuning in to the Brad and Squeeze Show. But there are good attorneys here at the law offices of Spar and Bernstein in several capacities. We've got the criminal defense attorney and, of course, Brad, who heads up the firm right here with multiple departments such as personal injury, family law, tax law, and other areas. Please save the number 1-800-529-5465.
And by the way, there are women out there just want to have a consultation with Mr. Marino and have no legal problems. They just want to have the consultation anyway.
Of course.
I'm going to decline to comment on that one as well. I'm here to see if I won't get fined. Yeah.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And, of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.
A new day dawning, emphatic calling, no time for stalling.